Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode of Tales of Aesir. This one being titled Into the Abyss. I'm your host, Captain Calvinist, the DM or GM of this D&D campaign that's been going on for a while now. Below me are my great players, wonderful players who will introduce themselves. Sadly, we got one missing, the Black Doctor, who plays our paladin, our powerhouse of a paladin, but we'll figure out a way to compensate for the sad temporary loss of our Dragonborn brother. So, starting with Asher, please introduce yourself.
Captain's log, I do not know the date. I do not know why I'm wearing these strange clothes, but I'm Steven Zastol, and I also play Asher, so there's no last name. Drow, druid, monk, cleric, clinically insane, sometimes prophet.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I think the last part doesn't make sense.
I think the last part is something that we discussed. That's kind of your job as a DM to make sure it happens.
How? Oh, while he's giving away money rampantly.
He's not taking in much money either. I said profit, not profitable. Those are two different words.
Okay. Word confusion. All right.
Next.
I am Null Amor. I play Akita, a fighter, tiefling. That is the loudest truck. And yeah. That's about it.
I am Dale Jitsu, and I am the role of Shijin Omakami, the warrior in the group.
I realized what my word error was. Alrighty. So, who wants to recap as if it's a journal entry for last session?
Seems like an enticement.
Dale, you're being voluntold.
All right. Am I audible right now? I just messed with my headset a little bit.
Yes, you're audible.
Excellent. All righty. So last time we had traveled to a new area, to the border city of Jonenborg. After having previously dealt with some issues of a magic chest and fairies and whatnot, there was a fighting pit there, and there was a fight that happened. But we don't need to talk about that. And we've since been getting oriented in the town. I think that pretty much takes care of it all.
All right. Asher, can you please recap what happened to your character last session?
Me? Do I go for the bit?
Go for the bit.
Go for the bit. Captain's log. Star date. What is a star date? What? Me and my crew have found themselves in this town that there's been a little interesting culture shock. I have gotten to rustle and tussle with the brute of the town, of which I guess I was trying to impress Akita, but I kind of got my rump handed to me. After licking my wounds, I went for a stroll. She went for a stroll. We had a chat, and ran into the person again and talked with them. And honestly, I think I have a concussion. I don't remember anything else very well. Out.
Alrighty. Noel, may you please introduce you, or not introduce, but can you please recount last session for yourself or for your character?
From what I can remember, it's kind of the same. She watched Asher fight somebody. And then she decided, in a moment of great intellectual prowess, to disguise herself as the fighter to talk to him, to freak him out,
Right.
and then left.
He punched that way and I flew that way.
Hmm.
That kind of stuff.
Someone flew all right, just not in a dodge. All right, so just all of you go ahead and get inspiration for that. Make it
Excellent.
maybe for everyone.
All right, I'm gonna go grab something. I'll be quick.
But as a little thing that was kind of left out, Akita did have an interaction with Marcus Finch or Markham Finch that evening and tried to clear things over with him, or at least what was on the surface trying to, but then a small little I think it was a comet, just completely destroyed that. Because I believe you also took like the image of his wife, right? At some point?
I just talked about this. She disguised himself as him.
Okay.
Also, my Roll20 is not responding anymore.
Oh dear.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh dear. Alrighty. Well, with that being considered, our journey is going to go towards Dale, who is just now
Hello.
picking up from his little part in the inn.
I am awake.
Dale, as you wake up, this inn isn't particularly something that's shielded from the elements, and you notice that some sand has blown in to your room because one of the windows doesn't actually have a window. It's a square cut into the wall. So some sand has blown into your room and onto your bed.
Ugh, I hate sand. It's so coarse. All right. Well, with that, I will begin to start my day. I'll don my armor. I start practicing, do my prayers, and exit the room and I guess go about the inn and try to find breakfast.
So as you exit the room, you feel kind of like the ground beneath you go to a slope, kind of like this. We watched this.
Is it changing as I step on it, or is it just an uneven floor made of sand?
It's stepping as it's changing as you step on it, and as it shifts up, you fall to the ground and slide down, and you land on this platform that's strange. It almost looks like a podium you'd find at a circus.
Interesting.
And as you're kind of looking around, you notice or not really a man. You notice a woman dressed in green furs, an antler crown, and basically what you see right here with the image. Can you see the image?
I can see the image.
And you see her kind of a bit beaten up, holding a note, trying to, as if to say, take this, like take it right now, kind of desperation.
I will take the note and say, ma'am, my lady, what seems to be the problem?
As you take it, she grabs you by the elbow and pulls you in so that she can whisper into your ear, deliver to a share.
Ooh.
I was right.
And as that happens, she disappears, and your vision just suddenly goes back to the inn.
All right.
In your right hand is the note.
All right. Can I take a look at it, or is it sealed?
It is sealed with a magic seal on it.
Oh wow. Well, if I can't open it, I better just burn it. No. All right. I will try to find a share. Is he in a room right now?
I don't actually remember how the night concluded.
I remember you wanted
But-
me to buy you beer, and I wasn't going to do it because I didn't want you to just drown your sorrows away. And then, yeah, somehow you just were not able to get hammered. It was not to
He
be.
succeeded most of his Constitution saves that night.
That's right.
Um,
Are you in Akita's room?
I guess I would buy. What time is it?
It's about 8ish in the morning.
I'm probably up downstairs at a table, going over my manuscripts as per usual. With I don't know if I can find anything to eat. Actually, no. Yeah, I popped a good berry.
Man,
I
those
just have-
good berries.
I just have 9 on the table beside me, ready to disperse to the party.
All right. Well, I'm going to somewhat cautiously, lest the floor cave in on me, I go into another vision, walk into the dining area, and I'm going to see a share looking at his, codices or scrolls and manuscripts, however they happen to be put together. And I'm going to sit down next to him. A share.
Smuggler.
Good morning. Could I bend your ear for a moment?
I would prefer not. Oh, you mean figuratively, of course. Yeah.
If it must be. I had a vision, and a lady in green fur told me to give this to you. I hand him the note.
What does it
As
say?
you look at the note, Asher, it opens for you.
Okay.
And
I
it
kind of
unravels
drop it on
itself.
top. I drop it on top of my manuscript stuff as it just auto opens.
It doesn't fall. It floats there.
That's
And inside of it, you can see the script in Druid start to write itself.
the heck is this? What does it say? As naturally I read Druidic.
The owls have spoken.
What? What
Who?
does that mean?
The owls have told me of what's coming and going.
Who?
Share. Be careful with who you trust.
Who?
When wood burns and the hand grasps the sword, disaster will follow. And the note bursts into flames.
Whoa.
No, not my codex, not my codex.
What did it say?
I don't. Did that phraseology ring a bell to me at all?
Roll religion.
Ugh.
So yeah, in one of the, we'll say, extra pigraphical, deuteropigraphal,
The Dewey Decimal System.
Pseudepigrapha, deuterocanonical.
Pseudepigraphal?
Pseudepigraphal.
Okay.
Out of one of the many pseudepigraphal,
In a Studebaker.
that you read, you recognize this this phrase right here being used to describe a unwilling traitor when they don't mean to grasp the sword for disaster to follow, but they do because of a burning because of a burning desire that they that is behind their intentions or something they want to do.
I look at Shin as the dramatic music flares and we go to commercial break. Uh, no. Yeah, I do glare at Shijin.
Why you? What's wrong, Asher?
On a scale of yay or nay, how quelled are your lusts for power?
What? Oh, what?
I said what I said. Did I say
What does it mean to be yay quelled or nay quelled?
Either, look,
What are you asking me? What did the letter say, Asher? What is it? What are you thinking of?
It warned very poetically of one attaining a sword while in the midst of having desire. Putting two and two together, I'm not assuming it's implying, well, more literal desires. Perhaps the two are combined. Do you want this sword or do you need this sword?
Well, we do need this sword for our quest. Is there a danger of getting the sword if I want it?
That was the vibe I got from it, right, DM?
Oh.
Huh?
Yes, that was
Well, Asher, I certainly don't need the sword personally. I'm well equipped myself, and I certainly wouldn't turn down a mighty artifact. And I think that we do need it to pursue our goals, but I don't have a lust for power. I have goals in life, I have aspirations, but it's not as though I would pursue mad despotism at all costs.
Do I have any reason to doubt him? Yeah.
That's up to you.
Just because history is saying the opposite of what's coming out of my mouth doesn't mean I shouldn't be believed.
I'm trying to I'm prompting you to prompt me with an insight check. Okay. Do I?
I can't unless Dale. Are you deceiving?
No,
Okay, then
I'm not one of those bad guys. I have only reasonable and normal and probably righteous desires.
You're swaying me further away from believing.
I'm not saying this to Asher, I'm saying this to Stephanus.
Well, if that is true, then hopefully we are going in the right direction. Be sure to talk with me or Athanasius if your views, as they tend to find themselves malleable, change on this.
Of course. Asher, even if we had these swords, it's not as though we suddenly are anything more than powerful soldiers.
Soldiers. Soldat, verdammt.
Warriors, whatever you want to call someone who uses holy magic to wrap people up in vines and beat upon them with their fists and blade.
Elijah.
Liar?
Elijah, the prophet. Say,
Whatever.
where's Akita?
You know what? I haven't seen her since yesterday.
Speaking of Akita,
Bum,
you finally you wake up in your room just a bit after Shin does, and the same issue that happened with Shin happened to you. Sand had blown into your room overnight, and it's not everywhere, but it's a bit over some of your stuff.
Was there sand wherever I woke up? Now I'm curious.
No, Steven, you gotta window this room that was
Oh.
padded with
Oh.
white sheets.
Is there a connected bathroom to my room?
Yes.
Okay. I want to get some of the sand, make it a little bit wet, and make like a snowball, but with sand.
Can you do that with sand?
It's called mud, and yes.
Theoretically.
Yes,
if
you
the
can.
composition is right.
Having been to the beach, you can make a
Also,
reasonable
yeah,
I've
sandball.
never been to a beach.
You
Sorry,
are
are
a
you telling
sad
me you
man.
haven't lived?
I make a sand ball, and I'm going to just have that as I go downstairs. Someone's gonna get hit.
If I get hit with this, so help me.
I will do
That
my
thing
best.
back wherever it came from, or so help me, so help me. Yeah, Asher's gonna scribble down that prophecy in the margin of his codex and put in big letters, not scripture, personal note.
Some
This is not
random
your
person.
comma to. This is not your comma to Johanan.
Some lady I met once told me this.
Was there any
Morning.
symbology to cue in that was the Druidus I'm familiar with?
Yes, with the druid circle that broke and started the whole. You
Right.
would instantly recognize it because insert magical explanation. But
Lovely.
Akita, you
Yeah.
make it down and see both Shin and Asher at the tail end of their conversation.
Say, where's Akita? Oh, hi!
Hi.
Guten Morgen. Sit, Hasa.
She's gonna sit next to him.
Here, have good, if you don't want to pay for food, good berries. Very good. Very berry.
She's gonna put the sand ball on the table and take a good berry.
The heck is this?
It's a secret tool for later.
Right, so little. That was later. Star checking.
Wow.
I poke it.
It's just sand. It's mud and sand. It's slate. It's fine.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Did you
So
sleep well?
what are we doing today?
Hey, Ferb, I know what we're doing today. That's a good question. Did we have any unfinished business with? I'm sorry. Apparently a concussion from yesterday has set in, and I'm kind of out of sorts. Did we have some unfinished business with that jerk?
No.
Okay. I guess we just came here for a rest stop. Wait, where's Athanasius?
Oh, he had a very, very long night last night. I think he'll be taking some time.
Oh, okay.
Something about liturgy. I wasn't clear on exactly what he was doing, but
Ah, I'll have to have a discussion with him sometime about liturgy. The more I'm thinking about what we were taught, the more concerned I am that things just don't add up with what the church teaches about Mathlodorian.
that's troubling.
Right. Well,
What do you have in mind?
For instance, we know, and it was codified, that what's Jesus' name?
Emmanuel.
Trigonometron?
Trigonometron.
That while Trigonometron is Mathlodorian and is also truly Trigonometron the flesh, yet the church says, and the flesh is true flesh, not the deity. The church also says that the flesh is partaken of universally at the Mass. I find that to be a very troubling contradiction. How can you cast out non-believers for confusing the divine and the human, and you yourself confuse the divine with the human in your rituals?
Hmm.
You see the problem?
I think so.
Anyways,
So, what is your proposal for the alternative?
As
simply
y'all are talking, a man in a quite
enough of your
corpulent
biblical
man
scrabbles. Let's get to the plot.
walks over. Nothing good, I tell you. I dare say nothing good. So you three look strong. Do you mind helping this little town out with something?
I lean in. And what would that be?
Well, we've had a bit of trouble with the goblins. You see, they've been denying certain shipments of various goods to us, and we would like you to talk to their goblin king
Across
on
the
our
multiverse,
behalf.
a kobold's heart swells with pride.
Mind you, these goblins are good friends of ours, and we just need you to go in and check on them. Make sure that they're still keeping their business ties. Do you
I
three
see.
think y'all could do that?
Certainly, as we are emissaries of the one true king, we shall be an emissary to one who is called king.
Also, if you happen to run into these fellers over here, and he pulls out a note, and it shows a image, and it shows like a Masonic or Mosaic symbol on it.
Do I recognize it, other than just from that basic description?
Monistic. Sorry, I was using the wrong word. Monistic.
Oh, monastic. Yes, that's it's a bit of a difference.
Yeah, monastic symbol. Well,
Okay.
Is
Am
on
I
there.
familiar with this specific
You-
line of monasticism?
roll history,
Cool.
maybe.
I'm as old as I am, and I'm not trained in history. Tisk task. That's still pretty good. Right?
Yeah, I'll say you do. So this is an order of monks that is, we'll say a-religious. They focus. It's what if a group of scientists started their own monastic traditions. They're like the Pythagorean cults and the
Oh, did
Hey,
my
Euclidean.
hotspot just turn off? I heard the description. 1 second, I'm gonna turn my hotspot back on.
All right. They're also like the Euclidean cults in the sense that they worship the concept of math.
Are we back? Nope.
We can
Yes.
see you.
We can
Oh,
see
there
you
we go.
and hear
Okay.
you.
Sorry, my phone has a mind of its own about the
Yeah,
mobile hotspot. So yeah,
they-
okay. So they're science monks. Gotcha.
Yes.
Do I know the name of the tradition?
Yeah. The science of the circle.
The science of the circle. Fascinating. Are they dangerous?
As far as we know, no, lad, they're not dangerous. I mean, they're a bunch of nerds.
I mean,
That's
so
probably
then why are you telling us to look out for them then if they're of no trouble to us?
because they said they'd clean up the water for us. And I'd like to keep them to their word.
Oh, you mean I see. They made a promise they have not yet kept. I see.
Yes, and we gave them a lot of money for it too.
Oh,
Like, we're talking like 200 gold pieces.
that is more than I have ever seen. Well then, certainly.
Oh, and
If
we do
we-
have a reward for y'all when you come back.
Is there an orphanage in town?
No. People
Alright.
here usually tend to live long lives. It's actually one of our biggest achievements.
Good. Shall we be off?
You shall.
All right. Well, you'll see just 2 miles down that way. You'll be heading into this little rock crevice. In that crevice, you'll come to this pass. All right. It comes in from 2 different directions, but your first direction is to handle forward. And you should see armed border guards there with maybe 3 hobgoblin leaders and then miscellaneous goblins.
What are our expectations of hostility?
I mean, these goblins are pretty nice for goblins.
I wish that assured me more than it does.
Let me put it like this. They're very much an ask questions first, then fight later.
Oh, das ist gut. I mumble, I mouth a silent prayer of protection and do a half-hearted sigil of the church, and I start walking towards the door, and then I turn with my staff and go, "Are you coming?"
I suppose I'll be off.
And
Just be careful. The man you're looking to talk to is Golor the Unbreakable.
That's a dumb name.
mein Freund, unbreakables are our speciality.
Well, don't try and break this man.
I've already left after saying that one-liner.
The man is going to look to Akita. Please make sure he doesn't break a valuable business partner.
That's not my job.
He looks.
Can't make an
Shin.
omelet.
He looks to Shin. Please make sure they don't break a valuable business partner.
I'll do what I can.
This is reassuring that you won't break him.
I mean, you're the one who took on a god avatar, so I'm
Are you
just
talking to
saying.
him or me?
I'm just saying. I'm talking out of character to you about your character. I'm just saying.
What a-
we have a
what about-
reputation. We have a reputation of steamrolling people.
We don't have to kill this guy, though.
But if we do, if it goes that way,
I'll have to protect him.
ideally we don't want conflict. But in case conflict arises,
Just don't throw any yeast in there, and it'll be fine.
do I look like does Ashir look like a cook? He has to use magic to make food.
I still remember the soup.
Well,
He has a good berry habit.
He can always be a different type of cook, you know.
Exactly. Mr. White,
Anyways.
got these good berries.
Anyways, I take point leading us towards. Oh yeah, I also explained to them at some point that the split between the two of you, the 9 good berries. I guess Akita had one already.
Yeah.
So it's
It's time to
even split. You each have 4 good berries.
All right.
And I'll lead the way. Ashar knows which way. I did not actually get a direction reference when you said, because I don't even know which building here is the tavern we're staying in.
So, this is the tavern. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are heading this way.
Okay, yeah.
As y'all are basically crossing flat desert, not really much to go around. Make it to this place over here.
Oh, I saw things.
There's no fog of war.
There's not supposed to be.
To be fair, I guess we're not hopefully
They're
not
nice
going out
goblins.
as an ambush.
As y'all approach, one of the tinier goblins right here looks at you. Look! Look! We got the humans, we got the tieflings, and we have
Oh, we have Elvises.
I am not an elf. I am a drow.
Dark Elfsen. We have the Dark Elvises.
It is called drow.
One of the larger hobgoblins walks next to this goblin and smacks him on the back of the head. Oh, yes, sorry, sir. The lesser goblins are a bit untouched with their tongue.
Danke, sir, but there is no need for such high stature referent to me. I am but a servant of my lord, as you are a servant of yours, of which we are here to speak with your lord, the Goblin King.
Golor.
Indeed.
Well,
You may call me a share.
do you have
My-
any? Do you have like a writ of passage or anything that could verify why you're here to talk to him?
Do we?
You have a mission from
God.
the
A message from the Lord. I pull out a plushie. No, the Shijin, what is the name of the nearby settlement that we are from?
We're coming from Jonenberg.
Yon one of Jonenberg sent us as a vassal.
Ah, yes. I was supposed to be talking about the food. Yes. Troublesome indeed.
Also, if I may pry, if you do not know, it is fine. We are told of a group of monks nearby that were supposed to purify the water and have not. If you know of their
Oh,
location.
yes. They are over at our camp for right now. They are helping with some of the food purification processes.
Understood. You have my thanks for the
You're welcome.
information.
We are very fortunate to have the largest supply of food in the desert.
Certainly. Seems logical, Captain. So yes, I assume you want to give us an escort rather than just let us roam freely through your camps.
Oh, it's not that far. I have to keep guards posted over here, just in case bandits or ne'er-do-wells of any kind try and take our shinies and food.
Well then, if you will trust us to guide ourselves, then I bid
Oh,
you...
yes, it is. As long as you're from Johannesburg, it should be fine.
I bid you goodwill. I motion for them to follow as I lead in and question why I'm suddenly the leader of this expedition.
You're a good diplomat, Asher.
Look, looky there.
You've got the highest charisma.
The humans as
I doubt-
pasties.
I cannot have... What's your charisma?
No, you don't have the highest charisma.
The humans is pasty. Can I have some?
No.
The fact that
Humans
there's
are not
actually-
for eating.
The fact that there's actually no humans in our party.
Well,
Oh, hello. I'm a person.
You're a person.
they think Dale is a human.
They
Dale
think-
is a human.
Your charade has been shown off before.
I assure you, I'm a human. I have a birth
Well-
certificate.
I guess not your charade, I guess. But
You're
It's a charade.
anyways, we press into the camp. Is there more map?
Yes, there is more map. Give me a second.
Oh, that's weird. You can move the Roll20 logo if you try to move it like a token.
What?
When it's loading, I was moving my character and I started moving the Roll20 logo of the loading screen.
Oh, you can. I didn't know that.
Neither did I. Okay. I guess I just stop right here waiting for someone to yammer at me.
Hold on, I need to go back because I tried that, and you do not need to be in the middle of the camp.
There I was in the middle of the camp, surrounded by goblins.
Hold.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
Hold. What brings you here?
Business from... What the heck is the name of the city?
Yonenberg. You really
Jotunberg.
sound like you're not lying right now.
Yes, we were notified of you by the owl.
Ow.
The owl.
Fascinating.
Woohoo!
He actually does that noise whenever you say who.
A share squints. We wish entrance into your camp to speak to your king.
Ah, yes. Give me a moment. Kind of
Okay.
steps over to here and starts pulling up at a draw. Or why we gotta be pulling this for them? They're humans is and Drowless. I forget the theme we're going on for that. How would you even say that with a drow?
Not a
And the
drow. I'm not a
tieflings is-
drowess, I'm a drow.
I think they prefer dark elves.
I do not.
They just sort of
I-
lift up the gate. Get on through before we close it. Don't want any ne'er-do-wells coming in.
Certainly. In my head, I'm thinking, you're goblins, you're the ne'er-do-wells.
Wow.
Ne'er-do-wells and
Slash hard
insufferable.
racism.
Ne'er-do-wells and insufferable. Anyways,
Just head over to that gate over there. I'm sure he's waiting for you.
I know this is not the inspiration, but this is just reminding me of KOTOR's Tusken Raider camp sequence.
Ooh, a hobgoblin.
I ask one of the lackeys what the customary is for how you greet the king.
You put the shinies on the tables.
I have a copper.
I have
That is
a
it.
vow of poverty. Great, lovely. So
I put a gold on the table.
So when y'all walk in, you'll notice. Damn it!
I
No, do
put
not put in
down
Walter White. Holy moly!
I put down an excerpt of the Gold Chain of Redemption on the table.
When y'all walk in, you notice this individual here and this individual here. This individual looks almost dead. Like literally, he's missing half of his face.
Awesome.
But when y'all walk in, you see these two gentlemen talking to the hobgoblin. Listen, you two. The food has been purified. There is no reason for you to delay your treatment of that village's water anymore. Get it done.
I enter
I
and I give
paid
a
to have you two as emissaries, and I want you to do your job.
I enter and
Well,
I give a
what-
slight bow until I'm addressed by the king.
Well, it looks like our work is here is done. You had them go do the water. We should be all good now.
I smack Shin with my staff.
Well, this one, this little, what's the kobold? This kobold right here, who's carrying a musket.
He's a kobold
He is,
with a
Yummy.
musket.
yes.
Okay. Anyways, I'm waiting till the king acknowledges my presence.
So, sir, I don't think you understand our issue. We are missing important materials. We need shell powder. If you cannot provide that for us, we cannot help. And the man that's half dead kind of puts his hand on his jaw so he can move it. And he moves it up and down as he talks.
Mm.
My friend over here is correct. We cannot complete our job if we do not have the right materials, which you have promised to provide us. We understand part of our job is over. The food is clean and prepared for shipping. It's been salted, it's been preserved, but we need the last chemicals so we can, the last materials so we can purify their water. The hobgoblin just leans back.
I sigh audibly.
We would have to go to the oasis north of here.
I humph knowingly.
Fight Lord knows what. We'd have to fight the worm in order to get it from its, in order to get what you're asking from its belly. We will see what we can do. Just hold off for a bit, my two friends. Ah, we got guests. Who may you be?
I am a Cher, a vassal of Jotunberg, as are my comrades. We actually happen to be here on business related to your conversation.
You look more like warriors than emissaries. I trust this isn't any act of hostility against my goblin people.
By no means. We are simply not completely devoid as your
Quit
own
choosing your
people.
word- Quit choosing your words carefully and say what you want to say. I'm a man of no patience.
We are men who travel, who sometimes find ourselves in other people's employ. We are
You're
here on
mercenaries.
business.
So they did send warriors.
No, we are here to negotiate, and not on negative terms.
I think we're just here to check up, right?
Well, we're here, so we are here What was the reason we were here to talk with the goblins about
Well, that's
food?
why I was saying we could go. Because we're here to check and see where things stand on the water issue.
Not just the water issue, but also the food issue.
Yes,
The water's
the
technically
sustenance
the
issue.
water's technically the water was explained as a side quest, but it's kind of right here.
Yes.
It's
so
like
the food,
both NPCs happen to be talking to each other.
Yeah. So the issue of food for the work you were paid to do.
There is a request for food. There is what I would find to be almost a more level. Words are difficult. Forgive me. With us between it is more of. Oh,
Wow.
sorry,
He
I didn't
died.
out. Whereas with the monks, it is more trying
Hmm.
to actually move rather than to stagnate as the water has.
But
Was that audible? I'm sorry.
I know I got the gist of what you were saying. Well, in that case, I'm going to steal you off of the hands of Johannenberg and put you on what we need you to do, which is kill a worm.
What?
You see, in this desert, there are these worms.
Also, dragons.
That grow maybe 10, 12 feet tall. Massive creatures. In its belly, it produces what we call shell powder. It's a necessary component in purifying the water in this region.
Well, where do we find these worms?
Near oases.
Well, I I suppose point us in the direction of an oasis.
There
We
is one, but it has strange effects on people's minds and bodies. It plays music. That would be the closest one to us.
I see.
Then let's be off.
Yes, we are. I would just a point of order. We are definitely more than happy to help. We will help with this, though. In the future, I would recommend honesty with the city so they know the situation. As I assume this is meant to be some sort of mutually beneficial arrangements. It's good
Yes.
when both parties communicate.
Yeah, well, normally we have our owls communicate between each other, but something's been in the skies stopping our communication recently.
Do you have any clue what? I happen to be laterally inclined.
Something magical.
Fascinating.
It's
We will look into all of these as we can. And
I just
as weary travelers, we appreciate the amicability.
I warn you, don't go too far east, or else you may meet something there. A cult has been operating further east of here. They've been preparing for something.
Am I aware? Oh, that might be misinformation on my part of who's what. Never mind. Never mind. Actually, yeah, I'll ask this. How I forget how familiar. How much has Asher been filled in on the former cult of Akita? That might be more an Akita question.
That is
She's.
more of an Akita question.
I think that she's told him a good bit. Probably not everything because she's still like,
Have we met, or did you tell me about the race of your ringleader at least, or basically the one guy who you characterize history with? The main guy that we're looking out for. I forget his name, Ashikun or something.
Oh, Ashika's a Leone, but he's not with the cult. I don't think.
He's not with the cult. That was a different name. I'm remembering something. I was going to ask if the leader could ID that person as being in charge, but it doesn't matter as much. We have other tasks at the moment, so I bid thanks to the Goblin King, and are we good to go?
Well, if y'all are done, we're going to hit our middle point break. All right, guys.
All right.
Middle point break. We'll meet up in 10-ish minutes. All right. We'll meet back up and reconvene in about 10-ish minutes. So go to the restroom, drink water, eat some food.
Drink water, guys. Don't starve to death. Boy.
Skitter around, pitter patter around, do things.
That's Yip's job. And Yip ain't here.
Skitters.
He waddled away, waddle.
Waddle.
I'm not being the only one left.
Beautiful.
Yes, the final Asir. These are the voyages of Mathlodorian's Four. To have Dale sneeze.
That was a scoff. That was a sneeze. It was a laugh. Not
That
a
sounded
sneeze.
like you sneeze.
At you. Yeah.
Sounded like you sneeze. Because actual sneezes tend to be like people trying to stifle them. Well, now you threw me off the meme. But yeah, if audience, to filibuster, if you like this kind of stuff and you're looking for more, there's two other people here who run D&D podcast, and one who's been talking about doing one. Up there, there's Nola Moore, who runs Journey Through Miro, which is really fun. I have no clue what's going on audioly right now. I'm a little worried.
Oh, that might be water. I fell into a like.
You fell into a lake.
There was water in it.
Okay then. I also happen to run a game called The Tomes of Time, which is much like this one, a faith-based D&D podcast. Also supposed to be set in a fantastical version of the pre-Protestant Reformation, but with a much different cast. Null's game actually has the same cast, just a different DM. Being her. Yeah. How much did those, what are those called? Those things behind you cost?
Oh, this? I feel like it was like $20, maybe 30. I don't know. It wasn't that expensive. I got it so I could.
That's a lot less expensive than I thought those would be.
Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, I've had them for a while, but I don't recall them being. Let me see if I can find the old posting. But I bought them during COVID so I could do like Zoom meetings and stuff in my room and not have it look messy and maybe not have to make my bed. But all right, now I gotta figure out how to set this sucker up.
I mean, you know, my answer to needing to hide an ugly backdrop was this. Technically this is just one of my thinnest blanket, but it also doubles.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Speaking of which, any idea when we might be getting to the campaign you've been brewing?
So I was just talking about that. So I think there were some scheduling issues that sort of submarined it initially. So I'm hoping though, because my schedule just opened up big, so I have more days that work. So I'm hoping to send out a message in the coming days about finding a time for it, whether it be alternating with another one or, you know, or just a completely different day. Because as far as I recall, I think Null has a pretty rough schedule. Dennis has kind of a rough one. I think you and Jeremiah are like, Jeremiah is not great at night necessarily, but you two are fairly open.
So we're more flexible. Null is basically locked to Tuesdays and Saturdays.
Yeah.
I can do Fridays fortnightly, because fortnightly Fridays I have my in-person game I'm a part of.
Gotcha. All right, that's awesome.
So if when Cap puts this on hiatus, you could one of us could maybe put in that slot, either you or I or Null or.
Is this going on hiatus soon?
Null already kind of fortnightly does Miro, so I don't know. That'd be talking with them rather than me. I'm just being pedantic about what I know.
Now, are we putting this one on hold soon, or?
Yeah, I'll message something rather than just say it.
Ooh, secret knowledge.
Well, courtesy.
So I'm looking
Polite
at it.
courtesy.
So
Polite
this isn't what I
courtesy.
paid for it, but right now this screen is running for $83 on Amazon. I don't remember paying that amount for it, so maybe I'm delusional, or things have gone up in price. I need to be my age, Steven. Your mind's just not what it used to be. We really should have some sort of like we're on break screen up here so they don't think this whole podcast
Right.
is like you and me just shooting the breeze.
Right. Well, I mean, for the longest time, I've been the fall guy who's stayed here and been like, "Hey, stop! Hi, audience. Are you
Does this
lonely?
ever happen to you?
Does this ever happen to you in D&D when everybody else goes to get snacks and you're the one there who's like, I have my own. I don't need snacks. I got drink. You know, I'm not Brendan Lee Mulligan. I don't have a bag of almonds right here. You know." Oh, I mean busyness, not business. Words are hard, and business is already just a terrible word.
I mean, no, well, you know, I feel like in this case, what you said doesn't make too much of a difference either way.
Fair.
Gotcha. Yeah, it is hard adjusting to life as you leave middle school. As you're increasingly less of a middle schooler.
Yeah. Oh man, I
How
mean,
about this?
in high school, I would run D&D every day at lunch by the end of my high school career.
I wish I had gotten into it then. Yeah, I'll say I think in college is when I had the most free time I've ever had in my life. But yeah,
That's honestly like for as much as I have my own nitpicks and things I do that are not technically by the rules about 5th edition. 5th edition is the thing I know like by memory because of how
Yeah.
long I've been working with it. That's probably not Twitch approved, which we're on Twitch.
5th edition?
No, what you were holding.
A sword? A letter opener?
It's the internet.
It's not like it's a sex tool.
Fun.
It's the internet.
Would they
One thing I've
prefer a nice
learned is-
cigarette?
Unless it's the gospel, it's better safe than sorry.
Kids, listen. Cigarettes won't kill you. So enjoy.
Now.
Lung cancer will.
That's
Lung
just big
cancer.
oxygen propaganda.
Big oxy.
oxygen.
Big O.
Oxy. No, you gotta do it
Big
right.
oxy.
It's big oxy.
Yeah, Big Oxy doesn't want you to know that cigarettes do open your lungs.
You see, it starts with big oxy, and then we're living on other planets. We've got canned air, Spaceball style.
Yep.
Mel Brooks is teleporting in half backwards. And that's how they get you.
What?
Did you not have the pleasure of watching Spaceballs as a youngster?
I'm just saying, Harambe never once complained about cigarettes.
Harambe!
Well, he's Haram gone now, so say Harambe. R.I.P. My G.
Oh, okay. So we waddle away. Waddle, waddle.
Waddle around and make new friends.
Just real quick. What's y'all's levels? Real fast.
I'm 11.
Okay.
I think technically I'm level 12 because Messery happened.
What'd you say?
I'm technically level 12, but I am multi-classed to an extent where I am actually more hurt.
This man, extra levels up here saying he's too hurt.
One, and it's because this UI is trash.
Well, I don't think you and I are trash. I think, we have our differences. There's our frictions, but trash is a strong word. We're still brothers in Christ.
Trash
So I think
is a strong
UI
word, and
is
that's
pretty
where
nice.
this user interface belongs.
Wow.
Hey, have you ever seen a picture of a 50
No.
Is that Fulton Tanner?
50-year-old Japanese woman?
Is
Oh
that
my
the
gosh.
Catholic West Virginian?
No, it's not. It's Jim Cornette.
Why do they sound exactly the same?
They actually do sound similar.
That sounded
What
through
was
electronics.
that?
That sounded exactly the same.
So he is
What is he
sounding.
now? Did he go back to Baptist, or is he still whatever the heck?
I don't know. I think he got banned, so I haven't followed.
No,
I felt
he
bad
has-
for him. I tried to talk to him, but this is a guy who does not normally talk about this, talking about anime sim dating games, and he's currently livid that all the girls look like busty 12-year-olds. And so he's wondering, have you ever even seen a picture of a well-endowed 50-year-old Asian woman?
Yes.
And if so, he'd like to see a picture.
All right. Give me
Some
2
of the ones they
seconds.
talk about are really messed up, though. Like, choose your own daddy. That's just a weird one.
This is where
What?
everyone can
Dream
clip
Daddy?
my screen for the meme.
Dream Daddy's a good dating sim.
That's it. Yeah, it is Dream Daddy. I've never played any of these, so
Dream
I
Daddy's
knew about the KFC one.
KFC
Oy
does
vey.
too much. They made a dating sim and a romantic movie.
I mean, hey, at least their Twitter isn't as unhinged as Wendy's was.
That was.
I love Wendy's Twitter. McDonald's is pretty funny too.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Where's this conversation going?
Blame him.
It's like you put a kid who has ADD on
Blame the weebs.
phone.
Listen, the weebs have
Cap.
gone too far, and that's a tautology.
Cap,
The
you
weeds.
recruited one person who has confirmed ADHD, one person who probably has ADHD, and 2 other people who might have ADHD.
No,
Which am
And
I?
you yourself, in my
think-
analysis, probably have ADHD.
Me?
Danny, so you're under 50. You're required by law to have some sort of mental illness.
Well, he
Wait.
does.
Stratira, all of you.
I'm not talking about my mental health while the army still has me under.
Listen, I'm just your run-of-the-mill sociopath, okay? I don't have
Hey.
any of these fancy diagnoses.
It's not
I'm
about
just-
your mental health, it's about your attention and its clear deficit.
The only thing of mine that's at a deficit are my deadlifts.
Talking?
Also, to be pedantic, we have said worse things
We have.
on this stream in terms
And on
of
those
you working
streams.
with government agencies. We've said more concerning things than talking about whether or not you have ADHD.
So, like, this whole age of consent things, guys.
Okay, nope. No, we're stopping it there.
Oh,
We're
you sound like my parole officer.
Not another one.
I need something stronger, obviously.
That
Oh, Steve.
That image, hold up, I'm snapping.
He's so
I'm
stunned,
snipping
he's
that.
frozen.
I'm snipping it. Hold on, I need to snip it. Damn it!
See,
Typical-
here's the best part is you're gonna probably if you snip that right, you're snipping that right where my Wi-Fi cut out. Dale just started saying, and about the age of
Yeah, that's what my brain did.
as it should.
Check out.
That's what my computer's brain did.
All right, getting back
So about that Oasis.
about that Oasis. Yes,
Yes.
Oases. But y'all are free to go. He just waves y'all along. I need to
Yeah.
finish a conversation with these two.
Yeah.
Still more
Okay.
business at hand.
We
Me?
do we encounter anything on the way to the Oasis?
the
Back
two
to the
seconds.
Oasis.
What?
Do we encounter anything back on? So,
gotta
one, do
move
we
all
encounter anything on the way to the Oasis? Two, at least I am gonna literally fly into town, and drop off the message that we're working on it, and like everything that we just talked about. Like we're gonna do a whole side quest to get the thing for the guy, for the thing for the guy, so that we can get the thing for the you.
Okay. Well, it's gonna take y'all like a day to get there.
Right.
Like a full 24-hour trip to get there.
Oh, we're here.
Right.
Travel
Other
by
than that,
map.
like getting there, not much of an issue. I'll just kind of here at this Oasis. The plants are still glowing. That's a thing.
So what's the element that we need to get from here?
You need to find a worm and kill it to get the
Shell powder.
Okay.
shell powder.
I pull out my worm rutting staff and plunge it in the ground and start.
So the specific like instructions that were passed on to y'all was to just wait here for like 2 days,
What?
and eventually the worm will come over.
What?
When I notified the town, I left a detailed note for Athanasius about what we're doing and why.
Sick.
Awesome. Escaping responsibility. So for the first night, when you first get there, it's dead in the evening. Nothing much is going to happen. Who's going to take first watch?
Me.
I will also take first.
Akita is taking first watch.
You can't both be first, guys. That's not how competition works.
So as
Who's on
Steven,
first?
as Steven
What?
and Bear go to bed, Akita, you realize it's just you that's awake. with
Yes.
The movement of the water next to you.
Yes. I'm not sitting next to it. I remember what happened. I'm sitting on a rock, far away from that.
Roll perception.
Before Asher goes to bed, he's gonna pop by Akita as he's taking one last walk around the lake or pool or whatever you want to call the body of water. You gonna be good for first watch?
Yeah, I will.
And I hand you a little druid crafted, like freshly blossomed rose.
Thank you.
Gute Nacht, mein Hase.
Good night.
And he walks off to where he's sleeping. If you need anything, you know which direction to yell.
Yeah.
And as normal, I fall asleep with my face buried in my book, trying to copy several codexes of the Bible.
So Akita, you don't really notice anything while you're on watch. It's just everything seems peaceful, eerily peaceful.
Mm.
And as you're looking up, you feel something tap your shoulder.
Great. Okay. I'm not gonna look around. I'm just
Hello
gonna.
there, miss.
No.
No, what?
Not paying attention to it. I'm not saying
Wasn't
anything.
there a creature like this that we met before?
I'm not gonna give it the time of day.
Miss.
Nope.
Miss.
Nope.
Yes, I know you can hear me. Come on, please. I'm bored. Yes.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna look at it. How big is it?
It's literally big enough to be sitting on your shoulder.
Awesome. She's going to take out the ball of mud that she has, grab it, and shove it into the mud.
Ow!
Awesome.
What was that for?
I'm not doing this tonight. No, I just choose not to.
I just wanted someone to talk to.
You can talk to one of the guys when they're awake, but I want to be alone.
You could have just said that. Now I have to go wash my clothes.
I
there's
walk
water
a
over there.
lonely road.
And it just flies away.
Don't bother strangers?
Don't bother strangers and they won't bother you. This ad brought to you by the Dare Act.
Just wait till the boss man hears about this.
If you keep talking, you're going to know the sharp end of my axe.
It's already gone.
Still.
Oof. Also, I would have notified that I was willing to take second watch.
Okay.
All right. Well, your evening goes uneventful.
Haha.
The sheriff's gonna be. Are you gonna go wake up a sheriff or?
Yeah, she's gonna wake up a share and then just kind of lay on his bedroll when he goes up to do his watch.
As you wake me up, a sheriff pulls you in for a quick kiss when he gets up. A sheriff's gonna just patrol around the lake and keep a vigil for the surrounding of this little inlet into the earth, into the Aesir.
Roll a perception check.
Perception. Ooh, my health is amazing. Okay. It's been a while since I've looked at this character sheet. I am rolling high tonight. Whoa.
So a share, as you're walking along, you notice these strange, like, it looks like upturned dirt in like a half cylinder moving closer to you.
I slowly, cautiously approach it as I notify Clarence. I might need you to pop to my hand soon, mentally.
All right, I'm on it.
And as I approach slowly, to reenact a real life scenario, I'd like to do this in 3-part increments. I get a little close and I go, identify yourself. I get a little closer. I asked you to identify yourself.
As you do
And,
that, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. That's a 22.
Oh man.
Identify yourself with them.
Wow. Okay. Well, you're able to. You don't really get knocked back. You just kind of take a step back, narrowly avoiding as this big purple mouth with like razor sharp teeth just bites you right this close, just right here, this close.
I smack it on the snout with my staff.
Huh.
You know what time it is.
Do. Roll initiate. And there's my low roll of the night.
Ooh.
Damn.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yep, roll initiative. Everyone's waking
All
up.
right.
This wasn't very quiet.
Yeah, I as quiet as I have to talk to actually do the Asher voice. This is his natural tone of voice, so he has some lungs. He has some lung capacity. He yells out.
Got
Pretty
some
loudly.
pipage.
It's kind of like it's like the same for Master Chief. Like if you listen to Master Chief, he has a pretty low gravelly voice that I can emulate when I talk quieter. But you know, the actual voice actor can project that voice.
Okay. Shin. Wrong order.
Put that thing in order.
There we go. Akita, you're the first one to wake up and react as you see this gargantuan worm, purple worm come out of the ground. Hold on, wait. I need to make sure that's actually okay. It's normal. That's medium, large. What's after large?
Huge.
Huge, gargantuan.
Gargantuan. Well, now I'm getting Jedi Academy vibes from this.
Let me look at the D&D size chart. Okay, yeah, I did that right. Oh, it's a 4x4. Yeah.
We'll all hit it with a 2x4.
Okay, yeah, this is the reason. Sorry, Akita, it's you're up.
Okay, so I guess she wakes up.
With
She sees
the manly yell of Asher.
she sees the giant worm, freaks out, and casts Scorching Ray at it.
Does not hit.
Dang.
What?
I don't think I can do anything after that. Unless I do an action surge. I'm not going to do anything else, though.
All right, Shijin, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Well, so the goal is to kill this thing, right?
Kill
I
it
guess
or
I'm gonna-
find a way to get the shell powder.
Out of its stomach?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see a way to just get that shell powder. So, I am. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to walk up. I'm going to use my Radiant Consumption.
Hey, no.
And, yeah. And I'm going to quick cast Booming Blade. Alrighty. So, boom. Do either of those hit? Or sorry, does the first one hit, rather?
Yes, it does. First one hits.
All right. And you know what? I think I'll throw a smite on there too. Let's see, what level do I have? Okay. All right. And then, yeah. Third level smite on there. All right, that's gonna be 40. Yeah, what's that? 43 damage.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Asher, it is your turn.
But I have a funny idea, but I don't know how Okay. Can I No, I'll just do it, and I guess you can veto me if you want. I go, and I am a worm and not a man, and it is spies of the people, and I cast polymorph on it into a worm. as I call Clarent to my hand and I want to slash it mid-air. Which I know will cause it to drop polymorph, but just for the fun of it. Can I do that?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Okay.
not going to make it easier or harder to hit.
Right. It does momentarily shrink it down to an earthworm, though. Does
You
that
hit.
hit?
That is 21 damage.
And then, oh, do I only have one attack per round? Oh wait, I'm a monk. Can I spend a key point to punch it a little?
Sure.
All right. As it grows back into full size, I punch it twice. With my flurry of blows. Where's my unarmed strike? Oh, shoot. Okay, that
First
should hit
one
once.
misses, second one hits.
Right. Take 6 bludgeoning damage as I punch him.
All right. Is that your turn?
That's all I can do in my Yeah, because I can't disengage without it having a chance to hurt me. Or I can't get away from it without it having a chance. So, yeah, I'm gonna stay right there. That's all.
Oh, okay. So this purple worm is going to bite at Shijin.
Oop. Oop.
Shijin. Does an 18 hit.
It does not hit. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm not very sorry.
And then it's going to attack a share with its tail stinger.
Or is it?
Does a 28 hit.
Yeah.
Godspeed.
Ooh. What?
I'm sorry?
What is that roll for poison?
That can't be correct.
56?
That
Is the
cannot.
poison canon? Because I'm pretty sure that downs me.
That can't be real.
12d6. You got a couple sixes in there, and
There's more than just a couple. That's over half the dice being 6.
well,
That's
a share
yeah,
has been a
that's
pleasure.
That's like
That's-
a critical's critical. If you've passed the DC saving throw, you're not going to be taking the poison damage, though.
is that a con save?
It's
Yeah,
a
it's
con
a con.
save.
I use my inspiration to re-roll that.
And add 5 to it because you're next to me.
Yeah.
No, does a 12 pass for him?
Can I give him my inspiration? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh, he gets
Yeah.
advantage too because he's next to me. So roll one more time,
Yeah,
a share.
advantage.
Does a 14 pass? Does a 14 pass?
Was that with my
Oh,
inspiration?
never mind. DC 19.
You can roll with Akita's inspiration.
What does that mean? What?
Roll again. I gave you my inspiration.
Again, with advantage.
Oh my god.
Hey! Defeated without effort. So
Okay,
you only
wait.
take 28
I-
poison damage.
I know that passes, but I want to be pedantic. You said I could roll again with advantage.
Yes.
That's not a 20. Okay, I'm going with the 17.
Do you get an advantage on a 20, a share? Or Steven?
No, but if I have advantage, if I pass, I still have the chance. If I have advantage to roll a 20, that's why I
Right,
I
but like
asked.
do you get anything from a 20 on this save though?
A natural 20 rather than a 17. It's just cooler. I was
Okay.
just being pedantic.
I
I
homebrew
see.
it where natural 20s negate all damage in saving.
Ooh.
throws. That
fancy.
See, now that's an important bit of information. See, either
okay.
way,
All right.
All right.
Well,
Oh, he
Right.
does.
DM
18 plus 23. 30,
Sorry.
42 damage. 41 damage.
40 blind. Yeah.
Hang on, that's not right at all. I did that totally backwards in my head. It's 28 plus 18, which is 46.
Yeah.
I think Stephen Paul.
But you're alive. And now I suggest leaving my radius so you don't take damage from being
Yeah.
next to me.
It's live, Jim, but not as we know it. Okay, sorry. How much damage did I take?
46.
46.
Okay, wait, I
And
can
you
do this math.
It's
Nope,
40.
I can't. I'm gonna ascend to the calculator of Google.
Hold on, give me a second. I need to go get my dog some water.
If you use the health tracker bar, you can just type in minus 46 and it'll do the math for you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't do that, so why is Google not letting me type?
Oh my goodness.
Hello, computer. Hello, McFly. 62 minus 40 what?
46.
46 equals. Yikes! I believe I used to have a health of 16. I have it again.
Hey, you have good berries, right? Just choke those down.
No,
man.
you have all my good berries. I took one for sustenance.
Hey, just don't get hit.
Yeah.
Just don't get hit. Oh yeah, sure, right. Uh-huh.
Can you use your Step of the Wind to dodge as a bonus action?
I don't know if I'm high enough level to have Step of the Wind.
I think it's a level 3 ability.
No, it's not listed in my features.
Sometimes being a fighter is so much fun.
Oh wait, no, it is. You're right.
Well, I did open my mouth,
bonus-
so makes
Oh,
sense.
it's a bonus action?
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Fascinating.
Is
Well,
it share resistant to poison?
Maybe.
I'd
That'd
like
be
to say
fun.
yes, but technically no.
Move out of the radiance consumption, please.
There's
Sure,
that
it's-
well, it's not my turn anymore, so
It's Akita's turn.
Oh well.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Do. I'm going to hit this thing 3 times with my hand axe. And on the last one, on the second one, I'm going to add
You just killed a share.
I'm going to add Eldritch Strike. I'm assuming the first 2 hit, yeah?
Yeah.
So the second one is going to have Eldritch Strike, which means that it has disadvantage on the next saving throw for a spell I make. And I'm going to use my action surge to cast Shatter.
What saving throw is that?
That is... Hold on. I'm going to cast it at level 3. Wait, no, never mind. Oh well. It is a Constitution saving throw.
And it has disadvantage?
It has disadvantage. Yeah.
16.
God, man. Fine. I still hate it with my axe the first few times.
And that is a total of...
The first one was a crit. I'm proud of myself.
It's 14 damage. It is Shin's turn.
All right. I'm going to walk over here to save a share. And I'm going to attack. I assume that hits.
That does indeed hit.
All right. Do I have another 3rd level spell slot? Oh, I do. Why not then? All right, that's going to be 43 radiant damage,
Sorry.
or 43 damage. Then I'll attack again. I assume that hits.
That does indeed hit.
All right. It's going to be another 45 damage. And I'm going to quick cast Booming Blade. And so that'll be... Whoops. Does 25 hit?
25 does hit.
Excellent. Oh, that'll be another 39 damage.
Bashir, it is your turn.
Okay. The first thing I'm going to do as a bonus action is...
Oh, and he takes 5 radiant damage at the end of my turn.
Oh, okay.
I am going to use Step of the Wind to disengage and move the heck away. Basically, just like in an anime, I just like tap my foot down and fly back with wind effects around me.
Nice.
Excellent.
Nice.
And I am going to say, let's see, what's the Hebrew word? Laila, the word for night, as I call down a moonbeam straight from the Aesirian night sky. And I am going to upcast that. How high can I upcast that? I have level 5 spell slots, though I have no level 5 spells.
Fancy.
And Moonbeam. Is that Moonbeam? Okay. Is that a... Yeah, so on the creature...
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Does it still get disadvantage from your ability, Akita?
No, that was for the only one.
All right.
Sorry.
Saves. So I'll be taking half damage.
Verdammt.
So what's 15 plus 7? 7.
22.
So it takes
Yep.
11 damage.
Ooh, I was
Also,
right
by
on the
the-
pronunciation.
Dennis, your camera's frozen, by the way.
It's
Oh.
normally Oh, it's actually not obscured by the timer for once. I guess on the actual YouTube live, it's not obscured by the timer.
Give me a second. I'm gonna disappear for a hot second.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You and Gelion, one to beam up.
I am the DM now.
Wait a second.
That's
Rock,
not till
paper, scissors.
Tuesday.
We must Rochambeau.
Oh, come on!
Rock, paper, phaser. No.
Hey. I have a dinosaur.
Straw. You may have a...
Oh! Damn, what did you do?
My
Well-
phone has a fever right now.
My room
Is the
has
only
a-
prescription more cowbell?
No, the only prescription is...
Alright.
Did that come through the mic?
It did.
Was that a phaser sound?
Yeah.
Okay. It was.
You can show a phaser on stream.
I just want to play it safe. 'Cause
No
I
one's
don't
ever pulled a
want to-
Columbine with a phaser. I would know.
I don't... No, why? Why do you press the...
Have you seen
Why
my
are you
TikTok?
doing-
The fact that I haven't been banned is kind of proof you can do more or less what you want as long as you don't annoy people.
TikTok's...
Yeah,
That's not
why
true.
did you put yourself above?
I didn't
have
do
you at the
anything.
Bottom for a reason.
You know I didn't put myself above anyone. I'm just
Hey,
naturally there.
if you want to put me back where I was, I'll have no qualms.
We went like this, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it was.
All right. Ashir, it is now the purple worm's turn. If that was your turn.
Yeah, that was all I could do on my turn.
Okay, it's gonna try and tail stinger Dale. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay, it's gonna try and
If-
bite Akita.
Wait,
Does
what?
it-
No.
No. That's its turn. It's dead.
Oh, it's dead?
Unless you can manage to do like 20 damage, you're good.
I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. I'm just gonna swing it at 3 times and then try that shatter spell one again. That might do it, actually.
That will probably do it. Considering you just somehow managed to crit twice. Yeah, you kill it.
I don't gotta waste another spell
Boom.
slot.
It's like 32 damage.
Can I just cut like right where its stomach is so it all like spills
Yeah,
out?
how do you want to end it?
I want to cut it on its underbelly where its guts will spill out over the sand.
All right, so you bring your you take the hand axe that you have
Yes.
and moving your hand up the handle to where like the blade covers your knuckles a bit.
Yes.
You're able to run under the beast, jump up, swipe up on the top or where its underbelly is, and out just comes its entrails and its guts.
Sick.
And you end up to the side of the creature so you don't get any on you.
Sick.
And it falls with a mighty thud.
Nice.
I do a little flourish where I do the sort of sword salute. I guess that's actually properly the Civil War sword salute with the rapier, and Clarent reforms back around my ring finger.
I will swipe any blood and poison and acid off my sword in one fell swoop, and then sheath it.
Y'all are so dramatic.
Because it's cool.
Oh, I'll also take away my radiant consumption. My skin stops cracking. My eyes lose their glow, and we return to normal.
You're no
Dramatic.
longer super safe.
I almost pull my stick back to myself. No.
All right, now what you mean dramatic?
No, I'm just like Yoda. I'm really old and I need a staff to walk properly. Yeah, I make my way back to the rest.
So why did we kill this thing again?
There is a special compound in its stomach composition
Okay.
that we need for the.
Do I know what a kobold is? Or were those just weird short dragonborn to me?
No, you would know what a kobold is.
We need that for the kobolds.
So can we just do we have to carry the stomach sac or can we take vials of its stomach acid?
It's so its stomach isn't necessarily an acid, it's a powder.
Okay. Can we identify the powder?
That's
Can
some
we
strange
identify the-
biology.
Can we identify the shell powder, as it were?
Yeah, you can. It's like you cut open the stomach and the powder comes out.
Can I,
All
So
right.
instead of an acidic stomach, it's a base?
can I like take some and put it in like a small vial and put that in my pocket?
Yeah.
Cool. That's mine now.
All right, what are we gonna put the rest of the shell powder in?
You still have that chest, or did we make you throw it away?
I gave it away to someone who needed it.
Well, I guess I have a coin pouch that is lacking coins. We can put it in that.
Ashira, can we use your tapestry?
Oh, he's frozen?
No, he's not.
Oh.
I give you a blank but poignant glare.
I'm just gonna start putting stuff into the coin pouch.
Is that not all you wear, though, right?
I wear basically a pair of ye olde shorts and 2 tapestries, toga style.
So we could
Putting
use
it-
one of them
putting it
and
in-
hold all this powder.
Put it in the coin pouch.
All right. I feel like we need more than that, though.
I don't know. Do you have like a bag or something? Do you not
I'll
have a
tell
coin
you,
pouch?
my horse has saddlebags. I'll fill those. My coin pouch is not coinless.
It will be.
What does that mean?
Oh, I don't know. I saw a marketplace at the town. Maybe you want to buy something.
Not for you.
Not for me. Ew.
All right. Well, I will fill up the saddlebags on my horse, and I'll start trotting back to. Actually, no. I want to take off 2 of like the tusks from this as souvenirs.
Sick.
Tusks? On a worm?
It's got teeth.
Look at that face.
It has tooths.
It has
It's
teeth.
adorable.
Sans the vial I put in my pocket. Can I like get some of the dust on my finger and like taste it?
Yeah, so when you taste it, you get the taste of lime, a quick lime, and chlorine.
Okay.
And the odor that it produces smells a lot like ammonia.
Oh God. Oh. That's the last thing I want to smell. This is supposed to purify stuff?
It's a compound needed to purify. They have to extract something out of it.
The ammonia.
Basically, it's powdered right now, you just basically put your tongue on powdered mustard gas.
I mean, lye is
I prefer
also
mustard gas over the other thing I was thinking.
lye also used to be
Okay.
used in soap, and lye is like super, like it would burn your skin.
Yeah.
Why you always lie?
I thought you said lime.
No,
No,
yeah, there is a
L-
line.
L-
There is a line.
L-
taste to it.
LYE. Basically, what happens when you mix
I know
ash
what
and
I know
water.
what lye is. I just heard him wrong.
So, y'all are y'all gonna make y'all's way back to the thing?
I presume
Yeah.
so. Maybe what we should we wait till morning?
No.
No, we got to get back.
This corn smells awful.
So that we can carry more lye. I wild shape into a seagull and scoop some of the lye scoop some of the powder up into my bill.
You mean a pelican? 1, 2. Ew.
Pelican.
What?
Not
Just
standard.
let us use your tapestry. That's such a less invasive procedure.
I tasted some and I feel like I'm gonna vomit.
We've all
Share,
seen you in
roll
your skivvies a share.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Mr. Pelican. Okay.
I'm a bird now.
Roll 5d6 worth of damage.
What?
What? What's the
Sounds-
degree of the con save?
Well, you probably just
still
taken
takes-
half.
Still takes half damage.
How
Whatever you
many
roll.
D5?
5d6.
5d6. Take half.
Okay, I fall out of pelican form.
Why would you just willingly put toxins in your mouth? For Akita,
Well,
it's understandable because it's a small controlled portion, right? That she can probably combat against in her biology.
I know
You
just looked
decided, damn. You know what? All the powder goes in my mouth.
I
I thought
mean-
you were gonna be like a kangaroo or something.
Does seagull biology dictate that they can absorb things through
Yes.
their gull?
Yes.
It's their mouth.
What are you?
So
Things need to be able to
normally-
absorb things in their mouth to live.
Mostly, you only absorb things through
It's
your
like-
mouth if you have an injury.
No, you do realize
You have not done enough drugs. That's all I'm gonna
goes in
say.
your
Your
mouth,
saliva,
right?
dude.
Saliva breaks things down.
You can get high on saliva, I learned
What?
in class.
Steven,
Is
You know, like the pores in your mouth are absorbent, right?
To the right things.
Yeah.
I can't
Ammonia,
I can't just
chloroform,
take a swig of
and
I can't
lime.
just take a I can't just take a swig of coffee and wake up from just holding it in my mouth.
That's not what I'm talking about. You just ingested a really toxic poison.
I didn't ingest it.
It was in your mouth.
Well,
Your body can still recognize it on your tongue.
Well, excuse me for trying to be clever, dang it.
You know the reason rat poison works is because rats don't have a gag reflex, so they can't vomit up the poison.
I thought you were about to say
Oh.
you're the reason rat poison works.
Hey, what?
Do you know why rat poison works?
I
Because
don't-
of you.
Well,
Hey,
now I'm offended.
I don't determine why my brain's autocorrect works.
I have a
I just
rat-
tell you what my
over there.
anyways.
So-
Anyways, this has been pointlessly drawn out. And I didn't think that would happen because seagulls.
You just don't know enough about
Pelican.
seagull biology, apparently.
Excuse me for not being a whale biologist like Jacksepticeye.
What?
What?
Continue on, please.
Let's go. Walking.
So
As a
y'all,
share
are
of
not,
spitting
y'all aren't
the
gonna
stuff
sleep.
out.
Y'all are just gonna head straight back.
That was 2/3 of the consensus, I think.
I'm gonna give a share the rest of my good berries. But yeah, we're
Oh,
gonna
man.
walk back.
Danke.
Yeah, wash that out of your mouth, dude.
All right. Well, in that case, y'all traveled a long night back to the goblin camp, carrying God knows what in your bag. And when y'all get in, you notice that the two scientists are off in a tent, probably their own tents, and the hobgoblin is sleeping in his bed as y'all enter.
Can I? That's probably isn't smart. I'm going to drop the closed bag on his chest to wake him up.
Do we
It's a coin purse. It's like the size of my.
Oh, I thought when you said bag, I thought.
Yeah, I just drop a duffel bag on him, filled with dust.
What?
We got it.
We have the powder for your kobold friends.
Yes.
Oh, they'll be happy to hear about this. I'm going back to bed.
Gute Nacht.
Can
Y'all are welcome to go stay in a tent somewhere.
Oh, I'm very tempted to do something not. I want to pull a little prank on the Goblin King.
Akita, come on. Time to go.
Okay, let's just go.
Fine. I'll leave. For now.
We find
All
a
right,
tent.
let's go to this one.
Go share.
I.
Roll perception.
Oh, good thing I have dark vision as a drow.
No, there's some candles lit.
Good thing I don't need glasses as a drow.
Oh, hey, a ladder. I'm up here now. Nice.
Share. As you're leaving the tent, you catch something glistening in the man's hand, and you see a book of Macedonian. Like he's holding onto it as he's sleeping, as if he was reading it.
Guys, let's steal the Bible.
Oh my god, it's the
Is-
Bibble.
Is he still awake still a little?
No, he's asleep.
It's the Broble.
I mumble to myself. Macedonian chooses the foolish things to confound the wise.
You are so bigoted against goblins, it's not even funny to
That's
share.
what the Bible says, sir.
I know, but you said it about a goblin. Like, that'd be like That'd be like if I went to someone that, like, society as a whole deemed to be not that awesome, and I was like, well, you know, God uses trash to make treasure. Yes, but why are you assuming this in particular is trash?
Because literally every Dungeons and Dragons interpretation of goblin. Anyways, yeah, you
Wow.
find a tent.
Wow.
I'm gonna go up on the wall because I see a ladder here that is not obstructed.
I'm gonna follow Akita.
Shin, are you going to bed?
I don't see anything big happening. I'll go to bed, sure.
Okay, you go to bed peacefully.
Can't sleep?
Well, I'll go to sleep at some point. I just wanted to look around.
Is it a clear sky tonight?
It is a
DM?
very clear sky. You can
I
actually
point
see the
back-
Milky Way.
I point back up to the dragon constellation I pointed out on the ship. Look. There it is.
Yeah.
A lot happened on that boat, eh? 3 months?
I'm sorry for almost stabbing you. Again.
And I'm sorry for not talking with you as much as I should have. I'm not as social as a lot of my peers, I guess.
I wasn't very much either before I got my memory back.
I lean on what I assume are the spiked trusses of this wall, as the image implies. We are a very interesting team, us all.
Yeah.
You are. Do you still feel like an outsider, Akita?
I do. In a different way, though. Not in a. It used to feel like I was displaced. And I didn't belong at all anywhere. Now, I just feel like I stand out. And I'm not too terribly upset about that.
Akita. I have lived a very long time. In the last year, I have experienced things I have never had to before. Share goes silent for a minute.
Well, it's been a very long year for me as well. I mean, it's strange knowing that you forgot your whole life. And I can still feel that gap of memory as if it were still there.
Your presence is as if I forget my life. You make me feel young again, in a way. I think the word is love. Have you ever been in love, Akita? It's a silly, fickle thing, I know. But I can't help but see the beauty of this galaxy the same way I see your eyes. The color of the galaxy, like your skin. I'm a man of books and liturgies and prayers, But I throw a dagger at the boombox. No. But
That is a really
Please
grating
stop
sound.
that.
that
Please
is a terrible
stop.
and copyrighted rendition. But
I think it fits the mood very nicely.
I couldn't even tell what it was at first, to be honest.
It's okay.
almost no day has gone by since we've met that I have not dwelt upon your presence in our party. And as much as I ponder, I'm not sure how you feel about that. And I'm in some ways scared to hear your answer.
I feel almost ashamed to take up so much space in your head when you already seem to know so much and experienced so much. I have done many things, and I have seen many kinds of people. I've felt different things. I don't think I've ever really experienced love, so I am unsure if the way that I feel with you is love. It's different, definitely, from what I felt before. And I know that when I look at you, I feel closer to home than I feel with my brother. And I feel truly connected to something for once. And it's a really nice feeling that I'd like to keep.
Sheriff smiles, not knowing what to say. I have hope that somewhere out here are more of my people. And that they are actually my people. And that there is a grave for my father. Did I ever tell you about my mother, Akita?
I don't think so.
All I truly know about my past is that I was found by some nuns outside of a monastery, clutched in the arms of my dead mother, with 7 arrows in her back, and a pendant around my swaddled body that said my name. No last name, just a share. And almost a year ago, or a little over a year ago, God Methodorian spoke to me for the first time in my life, and it was unlike I'd ever heard him preached. And he told me that he gave me my name for a reason. All my life, I have had the question in the back of my mind, who I was. Who are my parents? And all this time, God has called me who? I am a share. I am called a share For I am to proclaim what is to come. Beyond that, I'm not sure who I am. And he puts his hand on the railing in front of you. But it would mean the world to me if I could find out who I am with you.
I'd like that. If it means I get to keep you.
He nods.
She gives him a soft kiss and then smiles. I was going to steal Shin's money. Do you want to join me?
He breaks down, stifling a laugh. Kita, I have a vow of poverty.
And I was joking. Would you like to go to bed?
Ooh,
The hour has hit me. Yes.
sure, that's not how she meant it.
Yes, it is.
Unless that's not how you mean it to share, in which case,
Asher again offers his hand.
And she takes it.
He leads
Well-
them to a place where they can sleep.
How about... Oh, this one.
Okay. Whoop!
Yeah, Dennis left.
What?
Oh.
Do 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 do.
Space, the final frontier.
I was thinking about
Boy,
making some
dude.
tier lists of our group. So, do you all have like preferred images of your characters that you would want in such a thing?
I just
I'm-
have my,
I'm currently using it.
Can you throw those in the group chat for me? Por
yeah,
favor.
That's
I gotta open this.
that's your Roll20 image. No,
what? What?
your current character image is the Roll20 image.
I know. I have a saved photo of it.
There we go.
He's back.
Oh my god.
All right. So everyone goes to sleep. You'll wake up in the morning, all around the same time. You'll all wake up around 7 in the morning. We come out of your tents. All three of you just kind of like meet a bit right here.
Are we going to be going on longer?
Or we can end it there if y'all.
Yeah,
want
I'd
to.
like that. It's been 2 hours.
It's been
man.
All right,
I
then.
think one of the longer sessions of this game.
The longest session we've had was it was 5 hours long. Anyway,
What?
yeah,
Was
Yeah.
I a part of that?
yeah, you were. It was a very long combat.
Oh yeah, your combats take forever.
Anyway, guys, well, that's it for this episode, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all get to see I hope y'all enjoyed seeing a really big worm get beat up and someone ingest poison. Sure.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, deuces. Have a nice night. Peace be with you.
Boy.